Okay, here's a way I found to make stencils for my airbrushing. And I make them out of this vellum paper that my wife has for scrapbooking anyways. And it resists a lot of stuff. But let me show you how I did it. I took a photograph of 59 Chevy, because that's what I had. My first car was a 59 Chevy. Anyways, I put that on the light box right there. You could hold it up against the window or something if you'd like. And then I put the piece of this vellum over the top of it. I'll show you one that I haven't painted on yet. Anyways, it was a GMC pickup. And then I put the GMC pickup over that. So I'll take that 59 Chevy off. And I'll put this pickup picture. And then I put down a piece of the vellum. Traced around the outside on the lines, as you can see. And then I punched holes in it, just like I did with the one for the 59 Chevy. Well, actually what I did is I burnt holes with my stencil burner. But I don't see why a guy couldn't, on something like this, where you couldn't punch the holes with a, like a sharp, something sharp anyways. And then I went around it, all the stuff with the, around the outside, all these emblems, stuff like that, and punched holes instead of cutting with the, or burning out lines with the stencil burner. But anyways, I used the stencil burner and all I did is just punch holes. I heated it up with this, I had this, and here's some I run off. I could probably put them on the front of a hat. You know what I mean? For you guys that are doing hats too. I haven't done that yet. Been kind of busy. But anyhow, I did that with the 59 Chevy, and then I used the airbrush. I taped it on, and then I traced it with black paint. See? You can see that? And so I just blasted it with black, like you can see here. And it just sprayed the outline with black, which is probably a little harsh for some things. And then after I sprayed it with black, which is what I did on this piece of towel, just to see what it would like in a t-shirt or something. But then I went through and I just traced it out like dot to dot, you know. So there you go. That's why if I have the Mylar and some of the more expensive stencil material, but when I want to do a small idea that I don't want to have to burn out a whole expensive piece of Mylar, I have Mylar from years past that I've done animals on, and then I'm not even sure if that's what I want to do anymore. So now I got this Mylar thing that I can't get rid of, whereas that, here's the ones I did with the Mylar and the stencil burner of Caribou. And as you can see, when you cut it or burn it out, instead of just doing dots, then you got to have tape to hold the inside or the negative and the positive together. So anyhow, and I don't see why you couldn't punch holes in this vellum with, like I said, a little sharp pointed thing and put it on a piece of foam instead of using a stencil burner. So there's a quick way to try to make a new idea, and if you like it, you can just run with it. Or if you don't, just throw it in the garbage and start another one. Those things come in sheets of 50, so here I did it on paper, and here I did it on one of these towels. a Scott rag that I've used in place of a t-shirt just so I can see how it would work on cloth. But I don't think it turned out that bad. I'd wear it on my t-shirt, and that's what I did with these two calves that I did earlier. But I did burn lines in that stencil. I'm not even sure where that stencil is right now. But anyways, I did that one first on one of them Scott rag towels too. So there's a little handy hint for you people about how I do a cheaper stencil. Like I said, it's vellum. This is 25% vellum, and you can see it stood up really well with the paint from the airbrush, at least for a few times here. And the holes are small. I might paint shut after a while, but like I said, I don't know what the price. There's no price tag on it, but you can buy these at the art store, and they're, you know, you can see right through them when you put them up against the window or on a light box or something like that. So there, I hope you can use that. Hope it's helpful for somebody. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.